Hello everybody, Dark Skeleton here, and today we have two new card reveals for Karazhan, so I really quick I just want to go through these. First up, we have the Wyrm, which is a card I'm kind of excited about because I really want Dragon Paladin to be a thing, and I think this card kind of fits well into that style of play. So it's a 6-mana 3/6 dragon. If you're holding another dragon, destroy an enemy minion with 3 attack or less. Now, what's key about 3 attack is that a lot of minions people actually play have 3 attack. Most 2 drops that are currently played in the meta, 3 attack. A lot of 3 drops too. You have your 3/4s the equivalent of a spider tank or a ravaging ghoul. Of course I know spider tank's not there, but 3/4 is the standard stat line, which is the point. So this pretty much eats just about any 2 or 3 drop alive, because this, yeah, there are 4 attack minions, but those are mostly 4 drops and above. So this is pretty good at stopping those early aggressive cards. But with a Paladin, and what makes Paladin good with this card, is that they have Humility and Outdoor Peacekeepers. So basically any minion you want to die, you just Humility and follow it up with a Wyrm, and then it's gone, which is pretty nice. So with other classes, of course, you can play the Wyrm, such as a Reno Jackson Mage or something like that. But the thing is, at that point, it's kind of just like a slightly better Stampeding Kodo. Is this good enough that you would put it in a regular deck, a regular dragon deck, that is, that you would pay 1 more mana for a slightly better Stampeding Kodo that requires you to hold dragons in your hand? Maybe. A Dragon Priest, of course, could benefit from a card like this. Yeah, I just think more than anything, the Stampeding Kodo effect really works well with a Paladin of all classes. Also worth noting, this is a good counter to Doomsayers. So there's been a lot of Doomsayers being played lately, so this may kind of end that to some extent, depending on how much people want to play dragons. Aside from that, just another card in the Dragon anything arsenal. So next up is Moroes, which is, I guess, a little bit more interesting, in that he's a legendary 3-mana 1/1. Hilarious. 3-mana 1/1, that must be the worst stat line in the game. But he has stealth, and in addition to that, at the end of your turn, summon a 1/1 steward. So this guy can effectively get you infinite guys. It's kind of like a hero power that you pay once, and then it continually gets you 1 for every turn after that. And assuming it goes unanswered, that's actually insane. 4 turns of Moroes makes a 5/5 for 3 mana. The thing is, I mean, there are a lot of AoE effects, so something like a Ravaging Ghoul shuts this down immediately. Whirlwinds, Arcane Explosions, not that that's super common. That new Twilight something another, 3-mana mage minion, deal 1 damage as a battle cry. There's a lot of answers to something like Moroes. So, you play him 1 turn, and then he's effectively representing 2/2 of stats. Not great, right? Yeah. So it's kind of hard to see how this would be super overpowered. I guess you could argue Token Druid is something that could benefit from this, because he does give you extra 1/1s, and you do have to answer the 1/1s. So, theoretically, it could mean that they overcommit a spell that's bigger than Moroes in order to stop Moroes and his 1/1s. And that could be a thing. I think just, putting him randomly into your deck, though, that's not so great, right? Because it's a 2/2 that might become a 3/3 if he gets unchecked for a turn. And in the crazy scenario where he becomes unchecked for 2 turns, then it's a 4/4 that's really, really slow. For 3 mana. And that's not even that good. I mean, if it was, then you'd probably see cards like Twilight Summoner, effectively a 4-mana 6/6, assuming you count the Death Rattle effect. You'd see cards like that be played, but not so much. So, in a token deck, yeah, I could see it. In a regular deck, probably not. But it's cute, it's interesting. Cool cards for today. I would say, once again, all the cards from Karazhan so far could make its way into something. There's no cards which are particularly terrible yet, so we'll have to see what the other 34 cards reveal for us. So I've been Dark Skeleton. Thanks for tuning in today. I'll have more card reviews in the future, and until then, I'll catch you guys later.